we're very grateful to Pakistan for their offer to be a part of it, or at least their offer to consider being a part of it. I think we owe them a few more answers before we can ask anybody to firmly commit.
I mentioned last week also, we have not taken a sovereign decision to participate in ISAF as yet. We will inform you about any development that takes place in this regard.
Ask you about Gaza. US wants Pakistan troops to be in Gaza. Has US got a consent from Pakistan that they will be sending their troops in Gaza for peace building and peacemaking?
Yeah. Well, look, in fairness to all the countries we've talked to about being and having a presence on the ground, I think they want to know specifically, what the mandate, what the specific mandate, what the funding mechanism looks like. So we're very grateful to Pakistan for their offer to be a part of it, or at least their offer to consider being a part of it. I think we owe them a few more answers before we can ask anybody to firmly commit. But I feel very confident that we have a number of nation states acceptable to all sides in this who are willing to step forward and be a part of that stabilization force. And certainly, Pakistan is key if they agree to do so. But I think we owe them a few more answers before we get there. We're trying to make a lot of progress here with I think the next step here is announcing the Board of Peace, announcing the Palestinian Technocratic Group that will help provide daily governance. And then once that's in place, I think that will allow us to firm up the stabilization force, including how it's going to be paid for, what the rules of engagement are, what their role will be in demilitarization, and so forth.
About Pakistan's participation in ISAF, I mentioned last week also, we have not taken a sovereign decision to participate in ISAF as yet. We will inform you about any development that takes place in this regard.
Thank you, sir. I'm Jadali from EFE Spanish News Agency. Sir, I understand that Pakistan has not taken any decision to send force to Gaza yet. But my question is whether the international community, especially the United States, has asked Pakistan to send any force to Gaza or not. Thank you.
The discussion on International Security Force is going on in certain capitals. I'm not aware of any specific requests made to Pakistan. This is a short answer. And as I said, we have not accordingly taken any decision on this subject as yet.
After Raza, Iranian news agency. Sir, I'm coming to a question from the gentleman. Has Pakistan consulted with regional countries regarding ISF like Iran and Saudi Arabia?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, this issue broadly under Gaza, Palestine may have come under discussion during our various interactions. But if you ask that whether specifically this was an agenda item for which a meeting or a telephone call or an engagement was planned, I don't think so. But of course, Palestine remains an important issue of our discussions with all our regional partners, our partners across OIC, Islamic world, and beyond, members of the Security Council. So on those discussions, as part of that broad discussion on Palestine, if this issue of how to stabilize Gaza, how to ensure peace in Gaza, these issues come up in discussion, but not as a structured standalone item as you referred.